This is why some of you fall into love-hate relationship. Let's dive in behind the scenes to see what actually happens in these kinds of relationship where there is love today and the next minute there is hatred. If you know what love hate relationship is, it is when you meet a person and they fall in love with you initially, where you feel like you're all in love, the love is solid, you're flowing on the same length. But as they get to know you, they start changing, and it feels like today they are okay with you, today they don't want you in their life, and they give you this hot and cold behavior in that relationship and still stay in your life without letting you go, or sometimes they let you go. So you can meet a person and you're in love, the love is great, you're flowing, and sometimes getting to know you later, they tell you that they don't think they are the right person for you, or even tell you that they don't think they have what it takes to give you what you need or deserve. And the world will tell you that these people do that because they don't want a relationship with you, they just wanted to use you, but it's not always the case. The world tend to forget that there are people who live double lives. The life they show the world to the world is actually not the only life they live. And so when an individual meets you, sometimes they are living a double life. So in their mind, if I am living a double life, definitely everybody is like me, because that's a mentality most people have. So they believe when they meet another person, that person is also living a double life. Let me give you an example. Example is when a man meets me and then he sees that I'm a beautiful girl moving in the trends, like looking good, I look like a street body, right? And so in his mind, most street bodies sleep around to cater for themselves. So I'm living a double life. Behind the scenes, I do things to keep going. But as time goes on, getting to know me, they realize, okay, I'm into business. I focus on my business. I don't have time for these kind of things. So I'm making an honest living. It means that I'm not living a double life. I have one life that I'm living. What you see is what you get. But then with them, what I see is not what I'm getting, because some of these people behind the scenes, maybe you have a man who drive a luxury car, have a luxury apartment or home, but you barely know the kind of work they do to make that money. A lot of people will tell you that they are into fraud, scamming, but you know that these things, their money does not flow constantly, but this person is actually living the life. It feels like they have a flow of income, but they don't have a stable job. It in some in most situations they have a double life. Most men like that sleep with other men, sleep with other women. They are behind the scenes 100% prostitutes who sleep around to make money, but they hide it from their family, their friends, and their partners. So when they meet you or they met you, they thought you're also the type who sleeps around just to vent the life you're living. And now they've come to the realization you're not like that. You are making an honest living. And so, right there and then, they start feeling they are not the right person for you, or they cannot give you what you want. The reason why they cannot give you what you want, when they tell you that, but we start thinking otherwise. You want loyalty. You want somebody who will be loyal to you, sleep with just you, love only you, share everything they have with just only you. But they are not that person. They share themselves to other people just to make a living. So they cannot give you what you want. That loyalty, they cannot give it to you, right? The love that you want them to give you, they cannot love you wholly. You can love them and love only them, but they are not that person. They spread themselves to survive, but they hide this from a lot of people. So now it gets to a stage where they have to watch you making life, building life the right way. And it makes them feel bad because now they have to be honest with themselves that there is another way to make it in life than doing things behind the scenes, which isn't even good for their soul, much more their body, where they need to hide from the world. And so you become somebody who robbed them of what they could have become, or you become somebody who mirrors them. You show them who they are, and you, every time when they see you, what they see is who they are, the kind of life they are hiding, and what they can become or who they can become. So it starts bringing in enviness. That is when they start envying you. Like they start becoming envious of you and then jealous of you. And if you don't know what is happening behind the scenes, and now they start misbehaving, acting cold, detaching sometimes, and only coming around when they just want to take advantage of you. Now you question yourself that why is this person acting this way? I thought we had something special. I thought they loved me and I loved them. What have I done for them to act this way? And when it comes to that moment in your relationship, they want to make you feel less because you make them feel less by looking at who you are, and you are not aware that your presence make them feel like they are not doing enough or they are not living the right way. And so without you knowing what you bring to the table, they are going to project how you make them feel on you. So they are going to make you feel less. They will rather choose other people who are below you. They will either choose friends, family, situations over you every day just so that you feel what they feel. And that is what brings in this hate love. They love you because there is a connection they have with you which feels so good. Maybe the sex is good. Maybe spending moments with you is good. Maybe you are so genuine that you're there for them when they need you. Maybe you are so kind. Maybe you are the only bursting in their life that they can make claims on. But on a second note, they hate you because you rob them of a lot of things. So it becomes a hate and a love relationship. And most individuals who experience these things tend to question themselves, try to do more in the relationship, thinking that when they do their best, the person is going to go back in time and become who they were towards them. But what they do not know is that that person is living a double life. So most people can force and even settle with these people, and later they get to know the man is either into men and they come out of the closet, or the woman is even so into women and they are not even interested in men. And that is the truth. It's because they were living a double life and they were hiding it. So it's about time the world try to or get to understand the kind of life we're living in. Unfortunately for me, God puts me in such situations to show me what is happening behind the scenes so that I can learn and experience these things and help people who are also not seeing things behind the scenes, individuals who are blaming themselves, so that they can take themselves out of these bondages and they can have a beautiful life. So if you come across my page, you can follow me if you're experiencing these kinds of things, because that is my job. I'm here to experience situation and bring the details to the world so that we can all free ourselves from these things. So have a wonderful day.